I'm Malcolm Van Delst, and this is an excerpt from Do the Wrong Thing, a book series or extra long novel that opens with a woman trying to kill herself. She says, "I don't know why I tried to do this," and by way of explanation tells her life story. We're about 2/3 through the series, in about book 4, where the protagonist, Ava, is in her mid-20s, hanging out with a crowd of drunkards and ne'er-do-wells. Last week on Do the Wrong Thing, our sad sack narrator let her boyfriend steal from her, had revenge sex, and met a cat, or did the cat meet her? This week, a rewrite of last week's because the feedback I got was so good. Thank you all. I'll put my questions at the end. Brrr. I wake up to piercing music and voices, a cacophony of human scent, beer, that vile liquid humans drink, and cigarettes, that bizarre fire they eat, chaotic air currents, and biz knows what else. I get up to investigate, stepping through Greg's clothes to the floor, nudging the door open, giving the door jamb a solid bunt, and padding to the top of the stairs. I rub my cheek on the corner of the wall too, several times. I don't detect an intruder, but you never know if one got in with all the humans. Downstairs, they fill the living room. 4 to the couch, 2 or 3 in each of the armchairs, several on kitchen chairs, and more standing around, all yammering above the music. Well, most yammering, not all. I head back to Greg's room and change my mind, then change my mind again, then change it again a third time and go back to the stairs. Rub the corner, sniff. I don't see, nose, or hear a Claire-shaped form downstairs. She's abandoned me. Here, Greg keeps forgetting to open cans, so the larger dark-haired man named Bob opens them. All he has is chicken, though. Claire gave me beef chicken, which I like better. I nose Greg. I hear him laugh and find his form on the light-toned couch where he sits beside a shape that must be Bob. I sniff again. There's a female beside Greg. She's strong in odor, the way some female humans are, wearing another animal's pheromones over their own. This isn't animal pheromone, though, only dense blooms. It must come from her hair. When she turns away from Greg, a wave of it ripples forth. She looks in my direction. She must see and like me, because her own scent, not the put-on flowery one, gets fatter and rounder. What a beautiful Siamese, or part, because its face is furrier than what a full Siamese would be. It's tiny, young. I swig my cinquante, look back at the animal, then drop my head. A cat that beautiful would never like me. Feces. She didn't see me rub my body against the corner of the wall. Humans usually respond well to that. I start down the steps. It's difficult to keep my feet dry, water and slush everywhere. At the bottom, I stop, snuffing again, mainly for other cats. You never can be too sure, but no. Any other feline scent here is on the bipeds. No one's here but me. I pad past the human leg forest to the kitchen. No chicken in my bowl, as expected. I mark the adjacent door and cabinets anyway. Back to the living room, where the music has changed to Dio, a deafening screech. I survey the leg forest. Too risky to cross directly to Bob and Greg, so hugging the wall, whiskers poised for air tremors indicating leg movement or worse, a falling body, I begin my journey. At the fireplace, I jump across the mantel. Bzzzt! These humans track water everywhere. I shake my front paw and continue around the next wall. Almost there. I stop under the side table, snuff again, checking for another cat on the female. Nothing. Good. I wish she was carrying beef chicken. She couldn't. No, that's a nip dream if ever there was one. Oh, I startle when the cat lands on my lap. Then my eyes go big and I smile, moving my beer bottle to the side. It looks up at me and rubs its head against the hand I raise to pet it. I stroke gingerly, not wanting to scare. Hey, Sagan, Greg laughs as he reaches over and pets the cat. This isn't Claire. Sagan is my cat, he says. She was Claire's, but Claire gave her to me when we broke up. He takes a drag from his smoke, snorts, and adds, so I wouldn't be lonely. He turns back to Bob. I hold my breath and continue to pet. Sagan, please let her stay. Please let her stay. Please. This female's good. Her scent swelled like a pregnant belly and grew creamy when I landed on her. The flowery smell does come from her hair, which is weirdly thick and ropey. I wonder if she's a special breed of human I haven't met before. She keeps holding her breath. I wish she'd stop because it makes her slightly acrid. I wonder if she'll bring me beef chicken. The $20. Shit, I understand now. Greg took it from my wallet when I went to the washroom. Greg, he stole from me. Carrie is in my living room. Did I invite him? I don't remember inviting him. He stares at me, his slight, usually shy smile, now holding an assurance, a knowingness. I return the look. When he pulls down his jeans to fuck me, half on, half off the couch, I'm struck by how pale and childlike his legs are, glowing in the half-light, no muscle tone. Carrie, who lives at Nerd, has disappeared a few times for 2-week stretches. Psych ward, Johnny says. It's impossible to picture gentle acoustic guitar playing Carrie attacking people and smashing windows, but that's what happens, Johnny says. Sex is fine. When is sex not, at the very least, fine? It won't happen again, though. We know. Another night, Greg and I alone at Mercy Street. There's a table of leather-clad punks that have started coming in. There's a woman with them, a couple years older than me, who wears her white blonde hair pulled up on top of her head with tendrils curling down. A ton of makeup, red lips and black lines above each eye that curve up and away. Her confidence, her beauty. She knows everyone is looking at her. She laughs and throws her head back. Later, one of her friends invites us to join their table. I sit beside her and she turns her luminous eyes with the black fringes and Cleopatra makeup towards me. I quickly turn away. How does she walk around like that with all those men gawking at her, talking to her, all with the same idea in their heads of getting her into bed? I glance back briefly and mumble, Ava, in response to her question, then stare at my beer. So my questions are, is this version better and tighter? How is the cat now? What did you like? What did you didn't? Etc. Thank you.